this is Jo from Maths Tutor Me. Today we're doing perimeter, area and volume, and we're going to look at the area of parallelograms and triangles. So the area of a parallelogram is actually exactly the same as the area of a rectangle. The formula is A is equal to BH, just like the rectangle. It's just that the base of the parallelogram needs to be perpendicular to the height. Okay, so it can't be the sloping side of the parallelogram, it has to be at right angles to it. The area of a triangle is exactly half of the area of a rectangle, half the base times the height, where B is the base and H is the perpendicular height for both of them. So even in the triangle, the base and the height have to be at right angles to each other. So let's have a look at the examples. Number 1, find the area of the following. This is a parallelogram, so it has the formula A is equal to BH. The base is 13 and the height, which is at right angles here, is 7. So 13 times 7 is equal to 91 centimeters squared. Question 2, we have a triangle. The area of a triangle is half base times height. Now remember I said the base and the height have to be at right angles to each other. So these two sides here, the 8 and the 6, are connected by the right angle. This 10 here is just there to distract you. You don't need that one, you just need these two. So half times 6 times 8. So half times 6 times 8 is 24 millimeters squared. Question 3, this is also a triangle. So write down the formula. A is equal to half BH. The base and the height have to be at right angles. So even though this 4 meters isn't one of the sides, it is perpendicular to the base and it is the height of the triangle. So the base is 1 and the height is 4. Half times 1 times 4 is 2 meters squared. Question 4, we have a combination of a few shapes here. We have a rectangle here in the middle, and we have a triangle on the top and another triangle on the bottom. So we're going to need to add those 3 areas together. So area. Let's start at the top and work our way down. This is a triangle, so it's going to be half times by the base of the triangle, which is 5, and the height is 3. Okay, so that's the triangle. Plus, I add on the area of the rectangle, which would be a base times height is the formula. Base is 5, height is 2.5. There's the rectangle. Plus, we add on our third shape, which is another triangle, half base times height. So I'm putting the half down there first. The base is still the same as this. It's going to be 5 times 1.8. Okay, so 2 triangles and the 1 rectangle added together will tell me the area of that shape. 0.5 times 5 times 3 plus 5 times 2.5 plus 0.5 times 5 times 1.8 is equal to 24.5 meters squared. Okay, time for you to have a try. Okay, I want you to try these 4 questions. Pause the video, give them a go, and then restart to see the answers. For question 1, we have a triangle. The formula for a triangle is half base times height. Now the base of this triangle is 14 and the height, perpendicular height here, is 16. So we type in half times 14 times 16 is 112 centimeters squared. Question 2. This shape is a parallelogram, which has the same formula as a rectangle, A equals BH. Now the base and the height have to be perpendicular to each other, so that will be 6.4 times 8.1. Typing that in, we get an answer of 51.84 meters squared. Question 3, to find the area of the shaded section, we're going to have to find the area of the outside shape, which is a parallelogram, which is base times height. The base will be 46 and the height is 37. Okay, then we would want to take away the area of the triangle. Now this would have to be the right angle here, the base and the height. So half the base is 21, the height is 18. So the parallelogram minus the triangle gives us minus 0.5 times 21 times 18. 1,513 millimeters squared. And question 4, we have a rectangle and a triangle that we would need to add together. So area is equal to, rectangle is base times height. So the base is 5 times 3. Plus, we would add on our triangle. The base, well, one of the sides of our triangle is 4, and we would need to know this side here. Now, if we know this is a 2, and this is 5 the whole way across here, then this would need to be a 3, because 2 plus 3 makes a total of 5. So I need to use the 3 and the 4 as my base and my height of my triangle. So half base times height will be half times 4 times 3. Equals, type it all in, 5 times 3 plus 0.5 times 4 times 3 equals 21 centimeters squared. Okay, that's it for today. Keep practicing. See you next time.